always love it when Feisal Panjwani comes by to chat with us. Mortgage specialist, but more than that, you've helped me. We're just talking with Kyle in the break. We always pepper Feisal with questions and information. But here you're talking about good debt, bad debt. I'm going to guess. Credit card, bad debt.
Yeah. Most of us would probably agree that debt in general is bad, as it represents something that's owed rather than owned. But if you're going to carry debt, it's better to carry good debt rather than bad debt, because good debt, if you manage it correctly, can actually help you reach your financial goals sooner and create wealth for the future.
So if you've got a credit card that you're not paying down to zero every month, is there a way you can turn that into a positive?
Well, credit cards would be considered bad debt, because what you're basically doing, if you're carrying a balance month after month, this is bad, and people get themselves into trouble. Because if the rate's so high, for example, 20%, that balance can increase quickly, which is dangerous. But the positive side of it, if you're managing that credit card debt correctly, simply using it as a convenience, with the balance being paid off in full and on time each month, it's a great way to build and maintain a good credit rating. So that's the positive side.
Gold star, gold star. Okay, mortgages. You've given us lots of great mortgage advice. Good debt, though, right? You own your house?
Yes, I would say it's good debt. Mortgages account for the majority of debt that Canadians carry, and it's considered good debt because it's a cheap way for us to finance our homes, which historically have appreciated over time.
Historically, yes.
Yeah. Also a great way to basically help net worth, because any gains that we make on the sale of our principal homes in Canada is fully tax-free. So that's a big positive.
So when you are figuring out what your mortgage should be, how much of your net income should your mortgage payment be? Is there a
basically what they say is that 40% of your gross income should go no more than that towards all your debt, and say 35 to 40% or 39% towards your mortgage itself.
Entrepreneurial. We are entrepreneurial here on the West Coast for sure. People thinking, I'm going to start my own business. Good debt, bad debt? Take out a business loan?
That's good debt. So if you're borrowing to basically make an income-producing investment, such as a rental property or a business loan, this would be good debt, and this debt is normally tax deductible. You just need to make sure that whatever you're investing in is safe. It's going to go up in value, or it's going to provide you a good return over time. Okay,
well, then this next question seems kind of rhetorical, because vehicle loans, like, especially new cars you drive off the lot.
Vehicles in general would be considered bad debt because vehicles depreciate really quickly over time. I know a vehicle is a necessity for most of us, but if at all possible, it would be better to find a way to pay up front for the vehicle, or to simply choose a cheaper vehicle so that loan can be paid off quicker.
A reliable car, not the car of your dreams when you can't afford it, I think is pretty standard. How about RRSP loans? Many people go, absolutely, I don't want to leave money on the table for the government, and others are like, no, can't afford.
I would say RRSP loans would fall into the good debt category, because not only are you now saving for the future, but you're getting tax-deferred investment growth along the way. Definitely, I would say good debt. My suggestion would be, if you do buy RSPs, when you get your tax refund, apply it directly to the loan and pay the remaining balance off as quickly as you can, preferably over no more than 12 months, because next year, if you want to do that again, you're not carrying two loans at the same time.
Okay, that's a good call there. You do not want to get a couple of loans in there, but are you maxing out your RSP, or are you doing what you can afford?
I would say do what you can afford.
Do what you can afford, that's important. One quick last one, student loans, what do you do? Good debt, bad debt?
I would say it's good debt, because normally the higher your level of education, the higher your future income and thus net worth potential. So I would say good debt.
See, it's not all bad debt. You just have to manage it right. And if you're using a credit card, you pay it off to zero each month. Because even if you pay a chunk of it, you're still paying for the whole month. Feisal, he's so smart.